Aya is covering me. Hi, Cronus.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, it's okay. Hi, Cronus. Hi, Crimson. How are you?
Father. Taco Bell.
Let me show them out. What is that emote? Oh, that's cute. So, Aya, do you want to help me voice act today?
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Why is that pain? Also, choose between a bear, a bunny, and a cat.
Cat!
Okay. I'll give Aya this one. In your head, it goes. Also, let me shout you out. You're back with back pain, Crimson. Please rest. Please rest.
Back pain.
Yeah.
Back pain. Why?
Oh wait, I shouted. I put a double Y. Crimson has back pain.
Why?
So Cronus is. Oh my god, it's picking behind you.
Why are you shy?
You got to move it. Cronus, I don't have a dog. Pick. Really?
Why?
I was gonna say, Cronus, I don't have a dog.
He
left. Yeah. He doesn't want to join us.
Boo!
How could you?
Boo!
Okay, if you're resting, then just rest. If you don't know why it hurts, don't you have that as like a problem? I don't know. Curses, why? Is Discord? Please pick. No, Discord is catching. Oh, it's just okay.
It's because you're on streamer mode, so the stuff doesn't work. I think.
No, it's there. So I don't know what's.
Did you hear the whack?
Yeah, I heard it. I heard the bonk, and then I heard the quack. I don't know. You're just being a hater.
So needy for what?
Yeah. When are Cronus going back to streaming, huh?
Soon.
But yeah, we are back with Dark Knight. We are going after a new guy from like, I believe, 4 weeks ago. We are back with Zeikun like 2 weeks ago. I started Zeikun route, and today we are continuing it. I'm gonna try to get a bad ending, so probably gonna die. At least that's what was happening last time. Or we just restarted, which is fine. Right, Taya?
Yep.
Okay. Without further ado, just switch and go. And I'll try to stream on Discord. But warning. Oh my god, she's like.
I don't know, man. I keep having this cough or whatever we did.
Please don't die.
I'll try.
But I'm gonna try to stream on Discord. If I'm having issues with it, I'm sorry. It's just my internet is.
Good.
It's something. I can't lurk on people's stream anymore. More going on the non-existence, but yeah. Okay, this is the game. Let me put 15 instead of 30. Maybe that will help. Let me close this. So here's the game, and I like to always go to the gallery and see what we got from the last time in terms of image. So this is Zeikun. It's the guy that we're going after now. He's probably a demon.
But look how soundly he's sleeping.
I think he's a good demon. Like, because like last time there was one guy that was taking us, like kind of kidnapping, and out of nowhere we heard stupid forest demon, and it seems like it was Zeikun who did that. And I was already sus that he was a demon because it was like, why are you so interested in the demon? And we were like, why are you telling anything about the demon when you clearly know something about the demon? Yeah. They must change it now. He opened his eyes and they're staring deep at him.
Staring at us.
So, I think I'm killing Aya. Sorry.
No.
So this was when, after we met him, we took his, how it's called? Ashira? It's not Ashira. It's something starting with an H that he was wearing. He lent it to us and we took it home. And then we talked like, we were going to clean it and then we'll give it back. He went literally somehow found our house, knocked on our door and was like, can you give it back to me please? But it was raining, so we were like, do you want to come in? Like, it's literally thundering. So we made him come in and he was trying to dry himself, and this is the picture of him trying to dry his hair.
I mean, I can help you there. You look like you're struggling.
I feel like sometimes Aya and the main character are just... Because like, I think you can see on chat that there is a clip there. It was made to show Zeph something.
Mm-hmm.
And last time when this happened, Zeph also was on my stream. So I did a clip of him because Zeph saw this image and it was like, oh, I know where this is going, and like it didn't went anywhere. But Zeph sounded traumatized.
Bruh, that's so funny. He was so ready to be like, I don't think I can be here for this.
And again, he stares at us because it was like, he noticed that we were staring at him. Also, since you are looking, I'm going to show you what happened on Kratos. Yes, it's already done.
What happened there?
In which one?
The one,
This one?
Where his blood on his face.
Okay, so this one and this one happened before this one, but somehow they're out of order. So it's like, the order is this one, then is this one, then is this one, and then is this one.
Okay.
So there is a guy called Roya. Yeah, so there is a guy called Roya. Nomi loved Roya, by the way. Which I end up punking her because he's a psychopath, but whatever. So Roya is a childhood acknowledged or bully of Kurato. and he was like, please kill me. For some reason, Roy really wanted to die. He really wanted to be killed, and he said it was fine if us or Kurato killed him. If it, like, any of, like, the two of us, anyone except the hunter, and the hunter is Shane, the green hair guy. So Roy ends up dead. In one case, Kurato kills it, depending on our options. In the other ones, Shane is the one who kill him. And after that, we are like still processing the whole thing that happened and Roy being dead. And Kurato is like this, just being like, don't worry, it's not your fault. He was really like... Plus, he was a murderer. Like I said, Roy is a psychopath. Like, Kurato was like trying to calm us down after the whole fight and killing and solving a little part of like the mystery. And yeah. Hi Zeph, how are you? How is your stream?
Hello, what you...
Huh?
Visual novel from last time.
Oh, are you streaming?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Girl, check where we at, bro.
Oh, I did not know that.
Hi.
Oh,
Hi Zeph stream.
Hello. I just wanted to say
Hello.
hi because I'm running an ad break.
Okay.
Club.
Have fun.
Why don't you want to stay?
Hi. I'm also streaming,
Oh, you hate us?
so I don't want to disturb you guys. No, I'm on an expedition.
How will you disturb us if we are on a chat that it literally says streaming, but come in?
True?
I know, but I you know, I don't want to be like you guys are doing a visual novel and me shouting like, "Oh, this game is so cinema mancha." You know, I don't want to be doing that. That's rude.
I'm just
But yeah, have
showing.
fun.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Thanks, bestie.
Yeah, this is the end. Then we have others.
I like the one where she cabadons the man.
Yeah, because like he was. So the reason why he gave us. Let me just go back there. Not this one, this one. So the reason is like he gave us a kiss here before going to confront Roya. And a lot of times it was like going to confess to us, but then backing up. And we got so done with it because we noticed that he was like always going to sell us something and then stopping. We were so done with it that we literally carried on. Like we tried to kiss him and he just kept walking back until he hit to the wall. So yeah, end up on a cabadon.
That's where he wants to be, I promise.
This is us being bored at school. This is Shane. I have a lot of questions about this guy though. I really want to know more about this guy. And I really want his routes. I really need the DLC to come out.
Oh, that's
This-
from the DLC.
No, this is not from the DLC. This is like image that also happened, but it's like mainly like us or other characters that aren't like romantic routes. So the romantic routes are Zeikun, Junuru, Sashiro, and Kurato. Like there's the 4 guys that are here. But Shane and Roya are already confirmed routes in a DLC that is being worked at. Then there will be also secrets and some extra stuff that we still don't know what it is. But yeah. I'm continuing today's Zeikun route, and it's probably the demon Zeph. But yeah. So since Shane is still not a romantic character until the DLC releases, he's still here on the others. And I really am curious about the whole thing. This guy is Roya, the one that Nomi was like, I like that one, I want that one. And I'm like, no.
Psychopath.
Here he had just broke into our house. Roya again? After we kick him in his stomach, trying to get free from him, and then he's like, "You better stop, or I'm gonna just tie you until you can go, because Kurato is already here." Because he was using us as a bait for Kurato, because he wanted to talk with Kurato and Kurato to kill him. But Kurato was like, "Yeah, I don't want to deal with you." This is Blaze. As you can see, the people here are not human. Kurato is cursed into a bunny. Zeikun is... Kurato is cursed into a bunny and knows like priests magic kind of thing. Zeikun is probably the forest demon. That's the story I've been mentioning from time to time. Blaze, this guy, he also has a twin brother, that the color is red. This guy has the power of time, his brother has the time of space, the power of space. They are Hell's Keepers. Hell's Gate Keepers. Roya, I still don't know exactly what he is, but he's some kind of vampire type of creature. He said he isn't a vampire, but yeah. Yeah, same. I will. Shane is a police, just is a police investigator, just like Kurato. However, they are on the supernatural department, so Shane is like a supernatural hunter. However, I think there is still more to that we don't know yet. Sashiro and Junura I don't know yet, because the routes don't go that much intertwined with the other characters that are romantic possibilities, so I don't know that much. But there's also a guy called Kaishi. He's a Shinigami. Probably there is something on the cutscenes, no it isn't here. But there is also a guy called Kaishi, and he's a Shinigami. There's another one called Ryoji. We don't know what it is, but his father is from the police department. I see a lot of people with bandage, and all of the people that I see with bandage somehow end up related with supernatural and the elite class, and the elite class is also supernatural, so I feel like Ryoji and Ikuya know more than they show. They are our childhood friends. This whole thing, I feel like Ikuya and Ryoji are also elite class because their uniform is different. That is another thing. There is an elite class here that they can skip classes as much as they want. All the boys so far, like Kurato, Roy, and Shane, are all in the elite class, and Kaishi. Mm-hmm. But both Ryoji and Ikuya have different uniforms from the normal. So I believe they also are in the elite class, however they prefer to attend as normal students. So they go to our class. We are not elite class.
Okay.
And all the guys also has... all those people that I saw related to Supernatural somehow end up getting bandage. And Ryoji has bandage, and he's also in the police department, and he knows some stuff about Kurato, so I believe that who has bandage and who is in the elite class somehow is related to the supernatural. Somehow they know something that they don't tell to anyone. But this is like a story that is like really confusing, and from what I saw, the romantic routes are kind of a little bit intertwined for you to understand what is a main story going on. Because there are people disappearing, there are others getting murdered, there is a demon in the forest, there is tourists going missing, there is a haunted mansion probably, there is a lot of stuff going on.
That's the kind of game that would piss me off, high-key. I'm not gonna remember any of this stuff that they're asking me to remember.
So yeah.
I'll be right back.
She heard the clock and she was like, oh god, no, wait, I forgot something. The alarm clock goes off right beside me. Startled from the sound, I almost jump out of my bed. Oh, I'm in my room. Oh right, it's Thursday. I've got to hurry for school. Immediately, I sit up and get out of bed. Ah, my body hurts so much. Where did I get these bruises from? Whatever, I need to hurry. I prepare myself for school and run off with a piece of toast in my mouth. I only breathe easy after I reach my classroom on time. Yeah, my records will stay clean. I've never been late to a class. It feels like I forgot something. My memories of yesterday are fuzzy at first. They slowly come into focus the more I concentrate. I realize that it was not a dream. The bruises and scratches on my body confirm that I fell from the sky into the lake and slept in a cave. Did Zeikun carry me home? I don't remember anything after I fell asleep. Why was I in the lake? Why was I in the lake again? Right, I was kidnapped. Shane didn't prevent anything from happening. What was he doing last night? Welcome back. Speaking of
Hello.
Shane, I haven't seen him all morning. Is everything okay?
Me?
Yeah.
I was paying attention to the stream. I thought you were reading it. Yeah, I'm just opening a package. I'm sorry. Can you hear it?
Yes.
Oh my bad! Noise suppression.
That was why I was like, is everything okay?
I'm so sorry.
It's fine, it's fine. What did
Can
you
you hear
got?
it still?
No.
I bought a skirt.
Ooh. Show me later.
Yes. Oh, I might not.
Why?
When I wear the full outfit, I will.
Okay, okay. Also, when Zeph saw this guy, he was like, why does he look familiar?
Yeah, I wonder why, buddy.
Uh,
Take a good look in the mirror, buddy.
Diviana, are you okay? Now that I noticed, I asked you if everything was okay, and the guy was asking the same.
That's why I was like, me?
Because
I thought you were just reading it.
no, it was just bad timing, I guess.
Yeah.
Or funny, I don't know. I'm fine. What's the worry? Whatever. I'm fine. What's with the worry expression? I heard one of our patrols went missing in your area last night. I was worried something might have happened to you too. I can't read today. Well,
I have bad news for you, buddy.
That was me saying I can't read today. I really
Oh
can't.
my god, is that a bunny girl?
Well, she has a bunny accessory. I don't know if she's a bunny girl or not. But she feels like a really sweet, high-pitched girl voice, you know? So normally I go like this for her.
Oh.
Because I don't know, she feels like the kids in the Kitsy character, you know?
Yeah, I know, like the high-pitched girl.
Yeah.
In animes. I get you.
Yeah. Diviana, are you alright? Leona told me the news and I was so worried. You arrived later than usual, I thought. No worries, I'm totally alive and kicking, you see? Ow, my arm. Your arm? I just bumped into something and bruised it. My poor little girl! It is a bad excuse. I am surprised my friends actually believe me. Ikuya hugs me while Ryoji pats my back. I appreciate the concern for me, but sometimes they can overdo it. I want to tell them about my failed kidnapping, but they're already fussing so much. Besides, being carried by a winged guy sounds crazy. I'm not sure if they will believe me. Do you want to do the boy's voice? This is just
Sure.
like a background character.
Really? You saw that yesterday?
You can do the girl too, if you want.
Yes, it was a giant crow flying really low! Giant crow? You must have been drunk, girl. Me. More importantly, why were you out that late? I just came back from a party. Can I have some fun once in a while?
So she was drunk?
Yes. But she was drunk.
I catch a conversation of two classmates behind me. Though the details are vague, I have a feeling it is about the Shinigami who kidnapped me last night. Although, was it really a Shinigami? I don't remember his face, but I do remember the giant wings on his back. Creatures like Tengu have wings too. It could be the one behind those kidnappings. I missed this chance to identify him.
Where is
The
where is your scary guardian?
I can't. Do you mean Shane? Now that you mention it, I haven't seen him today. Say, Ryoji, was Shane the investigator who went missing? I've not been told who, but I'm sure it was someone investigating your area. Shane told me he kept an eye on multiple residents. He might have been the only one guarding my neighborhood. I cannot imagine something happening to him. After class, I wait for Shane, but he does not show up. I decide to walk home alone. It's not like I miss Shane. It makes no difference whether he is here or not. He's always been quiet. Wherever he is, so I hope he's alright. I make it home late in the afternoon. My thoughts go to the Shinigami from last night. Since he failed to take me once, he might try it again. I know that the villagers are taken by random. I cannot believe my turn is so soon. I like that she was like, oh my god, people are getting picked up randomly, but I'm already being picked up. Oh my god, my end is close.
She was like, I got lucky, but also I'm dead.
Yeah. I have to be more careful. I do not have Shane to rely on now. Dead god or not, I won't let myself get kidnapped. If he shows up again, I'm going to be prepared with a surprise of my own. Try to gather any information about tools that can fend off demons and Shinigami. Oh my god. Though I previously disregarded their existence, I have no choice but to believe in them after witnessing one firsthand. It is believed that garlic prevents demonic possessions. I am glad Ikuyu gave me a handful of cloves. Yeah, Ikuyu was just like, you know, maybe that thunderstorm is related to the demon in the forest, maybe we'll piss him off, so here, have some garlic to... Just to be sure that we are safe. Shinigami, I won't let you take me again. And then she gets taken away. I lay down in my bed, pretending to be asleep.
Press X to doubt for
Nothing happens for the next few hours. I usually fall asleep quickly, but the thought of being kidnapped is all I need to stay awake. Zeikun said the Shinigami would come again, but maybe he was wrong. I should just go to sleep, and then we fall asleep and he appears. At that moment, my blanket is pulled aside slowly. The second I feel a hand touching my arm.
Get your freaking hands off my blanket!
The second I feel a hand touching my arm, I sit up and brandish my makeshift talisman for protection. I present you Kaishi.
Oh, hello.
A blonde guy stands near my bed, his eyes gleaming back at me with the dark mischief of a cat, with its prey already in its claws. Until he came in, I didn't hear him at all. His physique matches what I remember from the shadow I saw. He looks handsome. Oh my god.
Oh god.
He looks handsome for a serial killer.
I
Again,
love the delusion.
The main character priorities are always set up. Just like when Kurato accidentally opened the bathroom door only with a towel, both us and him, and we all just both stare at each other, and the main character was just like, oh, he has muscles. And then with Zeikun, like, redoing his braid, and we just staring at like, oh, he has such a luxurious hair. And now he's just like going to Kaishi, oh, he's handsome for a serial killer. The main character priorities are,
if I'm gonna die, I might as well like the experience, is all I'm saying.
oh my god.
That's all I'm saying. It's kind of based for that.
You want to do Kaishi's voice?
This
guy.
pretty boy.
They are all pretty
Second.
boys.
Yeah, but this one in particular, IMO.
I have bad news, kinda. So from what we learned on Kurato's route, by the way, Kurato is from the 18th century. It was sent in time to the 2021 century, and Roy is also from that century. They were both like 7-year-old kids there, and there was this guy that was like Kurato's best friend, that it was called Tenchi, that on the day that Kurato was sent on time on time, Tenchi got murdered, and they became Kaishi. They became a Shinigami. Tenchi got killed and became a Shinigami called Kaishi. Because he's a Shinigami, technically he's older than us, he's like 20 something. But during the day, it looks like a 14-year-old kid, but he's older than us, and is from our school, is one of the people from the elite class, but he looks like a 14-year-old kid, but technically is 20, and this is his true form.
Okay.
I don't think I have Kaishi image. Otherwise, I will. Let me just check. If I got it, I will send it on the call. Because I think I didn't. I use it recently. Maybe it's on thumbnails. No, I only have Kurato, the main character, and Zeikun. Maybe he's here. I have him here. I don't think so. I would open my browser and show you, but I can't right now. So
It's all good.
this is what you get. Also, hi Leo, how are you?
Hey, Leo.
Yeah, this is a game with a time traveling kind of going on. It's still a little bit confusing, but yeah. Oh yes, Leo is asking if you got the guy's worker phone number from the train.
Girl, they were on a passing train. What did you want from me?
Leo wanted you to get the guy's phone number.
I am not chasing a train.
I
I
like
don't
it.
chase, I attract.
Oh my God. She was like, I'm not going after that train. He better be the one going after my train.
I don't chase, I attract. Second of all.
We love I.
Actually, I don't attract. I just stand here.
Existing. Same.
I just
Same.
exist, bro.
Same. And hi, Solid. How are you? Yes, you're old. We are all old. I.
Hello, Solid.
So, I. Pretty voice. Pretty boy voice.
Okay, give me a second. I'm setting up the mic. Okay, am I louder now?
Yeah.
Yay. Okay, I got like an extension from my mic stand so that the mic is like on my face now. But like still I can push it away if I wanted to, you know?
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
'Cause I'm a cool kid now. Okay.
She joined the cool kids.
Oh, how do I do this? Okay. I'm nervous. I'm shy.
Hi, Shy.
Uh, uh, uh,
Where is Aiken, man? I miss it.
I don't remember how to do that, man. I don't know who I was in that time period. Okay, okay. Ah, Diviano, you went to the trouble of preparing for me. I'm flattered.
I didn't have read what it said. Now I'm staring at the text like I forgot that is like this on this form because like you know those grumpy childs is a grumpy child as is like in during the day, but is more like on the flirty, funny, goofy thing side
I
or
had not noticed.
is this one, and I'm just like, oh yes, I forgot. It's this Kaishi I'm getting. Is the true form Kaishi, not the grumpy kid. Solid, you're saying you don't like him. You liked Mother from the previous visual novel I played. And good riddance of her.
Lol.
You don't
What was wrong
understand.
with her?
She started the war, she got corrupted, she killed millions of people, including our grandfather, in some routes our father in front of us. She tried to control us. She literally brainwashed us. She deleted our memories that we had with Waltz. So,
She sounds loving.
and like whenever and like you know how that I like one of the guys better than the other ones, and so it was like, oh, he's not human. Oh, he this, he that, and like, you're just a hater.
We listen and we don't judge.
And one of the time when he actually said like he's not human, I was like, yes, you are right. In this case, there are human witches and fairies, and he's a witch. So you are right. He's not human. But we know that. Solid. If you like yandere psychopaths, I don't know what else to call them, serial killers, people that need a lot of help if they can find some way to help themselves. They might be appreciated in other place. Those people gives me the creeps.
I can fix her is crazy. Stand up, stand up.
So I'm gonna ask you a question. Are you a human? Because if you're a human, you're probably gonna die. Who are you? Why are you here? Okay, Kaishino. I command, let's go.
I'm a demon, but you can just call me Kaichi. I give up.
You're a Shinigami, right? I don't think my time has come just yet.
Haha, you're a special one.
Keep your
He just
sweet
called you
line.
special. What does that mean?
Keep your sweet lines. They won't work on me.
You should be honored that I came here to take your soul personally. Not everyone gets this chance. I had to do my business with you somewhere else last night because someone was watching, but today we're alone. Lucky you, right? What the fuck? What?
I
Huh? Huh? Is that supposed to get me? I'm concerned.
I like it Kaishi on
I'm going
Kurato's.
solid here. We kill him.
I like it Kaishi on Kurato's route. On Zeikun's route, I don't know about it.
I don't know about this guy.
So you're the one responsible for all those missing people?
All those missing people. I only took one a few days ago.
Kaishi shrugs and crosses his arms.
I'm the only Shinigami in this village. No one should be intervening with my job.
If what Kaishi says is true, then it could only mean that there is more than one culprit. This complicates the murders and disappearance. I'm not familiar with your job, but don't touch the villagers. They're innocent, so don't randomly take them to hell. Kaishi chuckles at my request and steps closer.
Oh.
I feel like Ai is blushing. I'm the one playing, but Ai is the one blushing.
No. They said he chuckled, so I went goofy. Adorable. I'm almost tempted to listen.
Oh no, he's with the angry eyes. He is hungry. He lowers his voice into a honey. I don't know how to say that word. Honeyed?
Murmur.
No, the
Honeyed.
before honeyed murmur, even as his eyes start to glow red. When he tries to make a move, I swing my arm to hit him. Last time he went with those eyes, he got really pissed off with Kurato. He's hangy. He catches me by the wrist, keeping me in place as he leans toward me. With him so close, I realize just how tall he is.
Why is that your realization when he's literally coming at you, girl?
I told you, our main character has her own priorities.
Oh my gosh. Wake up! Okay. If you behave, I'll try to be gentle.
It doesn't change the fact you're going to do something against my will. I raise my leg, my leg. Yeah, my leg is my brain right now. I raise my leg to kick him, but he deflects the attack with a swat from his free hand. No matter how hard I try to tag myself away, his grip does not budge. Oh, he's stopping angry though. His eyes went normal.
It's for your own good.
What have I done wrong?
It's not about doing wrong. Death comes for everyone. Just believe me when I say this is better than the many alternatives in store for you.
Why are you killing us?
He says the better option. You know what? I think we should believe him. Let's go.
I value my life. Give up on convincing me. His hand tightens painfully on my wrist as he leans close enough for me to feel his breath.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm the wrong person to have during a visual novel stream.
Don't worry, I love your reactions. I love having you here. Quickly, I grabbed the... How do I say that word? Sachet with garlic from my pocket and pushed it into Kaishi's face. That is not going to do anything.
Do you have a sachet and garlic in your pocket? Okay.
With
go on.
garlic. Because that was... We went... Don't remember? We got that to get rid of demonic creatures. We were hoping that would, like, make him not appearing. Like... Because Ikuya was big. Superstitious, so she gave that to us, and now since we got kidnapped, we were like, we have this at hand. Let's just have it like near us in case we get kidnapped by the Shinigami again to like protect ourselves. Because as it breathes in the sand.
This is your idea of an offering? No thanks.
Same. If someone offered me garlic, I would do the same.
Right.
I was so sure that it would work. Why were you so sure that would work? That's so stupid.
Girl, you're dumb.
That's the thing. Sometimes she's smart, but sometimes she feels so dumb. But Kaishi simply pries the cat. Oh my god, I can't say. Sachet from my hand and tosses it over his shoulder. At that moment, the door of my room bangs open and someone rushes inside. Oh, it's Shane. I cannot even turn my head before a gunshot shatters the air. Kaishi immediately lets me go and steps back, a dark hole in his arm. Oddly, he is not bleeding. Shane stands between us before either of us can react. Shane? Wait. He is... Do you want to do Shane's voice too? He's like, because of the mask.
Questions later.
Yeah.
The bodyguard's back.
Kaishi's shoulders shake with silent laughter.
I'll come back some other time. I don't feel like dealing with you now. Oh, I gotta get ready for the gym.
Bye bye. Have fun. Don't
Bye-bye.
overwork yourself.
I will. Bye!
No. Bye.
Sorry, I'm abruptly leaving. Goodbye.
It's okay.
Have
Have fun.
stream.
Thank you. I miss her. Okay, now I have a cat floating. Let me just... Shane launches another shot, but within a second, Kashi vanished in black smoke, leaving no trace behind. Coward, running away without a fight. Shane lets out a disappointed sigh, hiding his gun under his jacket. What's wrong with you? You fired at him when I was only an inch away. I could have easily been hurt or worse. So much of being grateful. How did he manage to get in? Window trick? Don't want to know what happened here? No need. As typical of his cold self, he does not pay further attention to me as he turns around and to leave. Where were you today? I didn't see you on patrol. When I heard an investigator had gone missing, I got worried about you. Shin stops at the door and looks over his shoulder. That's my partner. He went missing a few days ago, no one else noticed. When I found him unconscious, I knew someone had knocked him out for a reason. Looked like the reason was you. Someone else will be appointed to this area. I have business elsewhere. After that brief explanation, he turns his back to me and leaves. That had gotten too close for comfort. With Shane's devil-may-care attitude and his partner getting knocked out by Kaishi, I realize I need to try hard to protect myself. A week has passed by. Like Shane had said, an investigator was assigned to guard my neighborhood. It does not do much other than pretend to be a random passerby. Shane was not particularly good at hiding his presence, but his replacement is even worse than him at it. Nothing has happened in my neighborhood for the past week, but people are still going missing in other parts of the village. Fortunately, has not bothered me since that night. Despite that, I find it hard to fall asleep at night. I wonder what Shane is up to. There are so many things I want to ask him. For one, how did he see through Kaishi in one glance? I mean, I myself wasn't able to tell he was a Shinigami right away. Have they met before? While deep in thought, I accidentally bump into someone. A young boy looks up at me with an annoyed expression. Let me just do something. Hi Kiefer, how are you? I went to the gym. She's going to be missed. You're welcome. Good luck with studying. A young boy looks up at me with an annoyed expression. Sorry, I didn't see you. Wait, you look familiar. The boy looks surprised for a second, but then reverses his gaze. Quickly, the boy moves and without looking back. I cannot let this go. My gut feeling tells me to follow him. Hey, what is an elementary school kid doing here? Shh, don't say that to an elite class student. Look at his uniform. An elite class student? Since they all wear different uniforms, I didn't recognize him at first. The rumors don't match his appearance, but he looks cute. Ah, he went back to his classroom. I can't enter that room without an excuse. I might catch him later though. During lunch break, I overhear an interesting conversation. I is crying because of Kaishi's. Did you see that advertisement about expelling demons? I heard the pay is great, so I'm going to apply for that. Do you have any experience? My family owns a shrine, and I'm familiar with rituals and spells. It should be a piece of cake for me. Watch me save this village, hehe. What if the demon isn't behind those missing people? While chewing on a piece of bread, I glanced at two nearby students. The police haven't found any clues in weeks. This has to be the work of a demon. Nobody has ever seen it. What would make you so special? But I saw something strange moving through the forest yesterday. It had huge horns and made loud noises. Are you sure it wasn't a deer or something? You are making me sound like a fool. Unless you have proof, I can't help it. My classmates are too focused on rumors. My theory is that someone is using the rumors as a cover.
Diviana.
There you are, Ikuya. Where's Ryoji?
Liaji is busy with his president duties. I don't think he will join us for lunch.
I see, it's fine. Akira glances at the two classmates who are discussing the rumors.
They are still talking about the forest demon, huh?
I know, right? They shifted all the blame on it.
What? If it decided to leave the forest and become a village demon? It could have evolved and hidden itself among us in disguise.
You should join Lyoji's group as a detective. It will have every possibility fleshed out.
I don't think he wants me to help. After all, he only asked you to keep an eye on suspicious people.
Are you jealous?
Of course not.
Right. It's better for you to stay safe. If you ever find someone suspicious, inform Lyoji or me. No vague stories about demons and other folk tales.
Okay.
After school, I head straight home. I happen to bump into a familiar face, someone that I have not seen for a week. Hi Shane, how are the investigations going? I'm not taking applications for a new partner. I'm just curious. I want to thank you again for that day you saved me from the Shinigami. Just doing my job. You seem like you were familiar with those kind of creatures. Are there more of them in the village? I think that I found the right person for information. Shane does not look like he solves ordinary cases. Before I can even ask, Shane answers my unspoken question. There is a demon hidden in the forest, but I have not yet located him. Then those missing tourists really were taken by the demon? I don't think that case is worth looking into anymore. What do you mean? A civilian like you will find nothing. Anyway, aside from the demon, there are more otherworldly beings hidden among the villagers. My advice? Don't interact with them. Even if they appear friendly, you will soon find yourself trapped in their plots. Oh, Shane, you have PTSD, don't you? Oh, who hurt you? Oh, Razumi. Was Razumi, wasn't it, Shane? I can't even tell apart those who are different from humans. Trust your gut feeling. Are they responsible for what happened in the village recently? Some are, others aren't. I don't recommend trusting a single one of them. I almost ask why he hates them so much, but he probably does not want to talk about his personal life. I thank him for his advice before we part ways. Both Shane and Zeikun have confirmed that there really is a forest demon. I'm hoping to fight Zeikun again so we can talk, though I don't know where to start looking. He saved me at the lake twice, but I don't want to jump in just for the sake of summoning him. Hi Wade, how are you? I'm not cute. You are a coward for running away. I'm ignoring that and thank you for the hydration. Thank you for the poster check. You're welcome. He saved me at the lake twice, but I don't want to jump in just for the sake of summoning him. If he is always in the forest, he must have somewhere to stay. I want to figure out why Zeikun is freely walking around the forest, even if he is a priest. No one is allowed to live there. I followed the path that we took during our field trip. The environment looks peaceful like usual. The sound of chirping birds surrounds me, and I even catch a sight of a fawn. I do not see anything unusual. I hear voices near me. When I turn around to look, I catch a glimpse of a crimson hair. It's Zeikun. But what is he doing? Sir, are you sure that you saw this man near the waterfall? That's what I've been telling you. Stop wasting time on this man. He's just trying to talk his way out. It is my brother we are talking about. This man might know what happened to him. Act professional. We are on duty to keep people away from the forest. You can't actually stop people from entering the forest. You have to shut down the rumors first. I don't need you telling me how to do my job. I can't believe that my brother disappeared. There must be another lead. Oh my god, thank you for the redeems. Okay. I told you, the spirits took him away. I'm done with this nonsense. Let's arrest him for trespassing. Wait! I watch investigators discuss the matter among themselves when Zeikun is about to walk away. They shift their attention. The woman wants to go after Zeikun, but the man asks to let him off. Ultimately, they leave him alone. I follow Zeikun quietly until he stops at a small clearing, then duck into some bushes and watch him closely. He crouches down and starts to bury something. Whatever it is seems to be mostly buried already, so I cannot make out what it might be. Once he's finished, he wipes his forehead and hurries off. Out of curiosity, I go check the spot. Using a branch, I poke at the loose dirt and start to dig until I uncover something. An unmistakably human arm attached to the rest of a body is slowly revealed. Shocked from my discovery, I drop the branch and step back. A corpse? I remember this bright yellow shirt on TV. It's exactly like a shirt one of the missing people was wearing when I watched the news. Itoshi, was it? Why was Zeikun burying him? Don't tell me he... No, I shouldn't jump to conclusions. Anyway, I must report this to the police. I return to the village, heading for the police office. It starts to rain when I arrive. No, you're kidding me. The office is closed already? I look at the notice. Closed early today due to a lack of available staff for investigations. We apologize for this inconvenience. Call this number. I dial the number of the notice, but the line is busy. Seems like I have to try again later. Zeikun knew about those missing people, but he kept quiet. He saved me twice, but that could just be an act. Nice people can still be murderers if they have the motive for it. Many thoughts cross my mind, but I cannot think of an explanation. Time to save. I call Yoshi the next day to ask about why the police office was closed early. He explains that they sent most of the officers out for investigation. Do I report the corpse I found? Damn it. Nope, 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 nope. I stay quiet about the corpse. The investigators will probably wonder about why I was there in the first place. By the way, they found a corpse in the forest. If you've been watching the news, you might remember Nitoshi Chro. Like previous cases, the time and cause of his death is unknown, but it's different this time. Before, victims become severely disfigured before their disposal, but there is not even a trace of violence on him. He was completely irrecognizable. Don't you think this is strange? Their partner is breaking. Pattern. Oh. Is something wrong, Diviana? No, nothing. I'm just a bit concerned. Yeah, I understand how you feel. We should stay away from the forest for the time being. I got it. Good luck with the investigations. I hope your dad is not overworking himself with all those reports. He's doing fine, thanks for worrying. Take care of yourself too. See you at the library. I have many questions I want to ask Zeikun, but the forest has been sealed off for investigation. What I saw yesterday still bothers me. I should not jump to conclusions yet, but it seems obvious that Zeikun had the corpse. Why would he bury a body instead of telling the police? Is it some weird priest tradition or... But if he really is a murderer, why does he keep saving me? The whole village is abuzz, yet here you are with a bored explosion. What's up with that, Diviana? My eyes are already glazing over from my textbook, so Yoji is a welcome distraction. I reply and say... It's nothing. I'm just a little tired, yep. Things have been busy for me since the police discovered most of the bodies of the missing people. Chatting with you makes me feel better. By the way, those missing people turned up. Most were found already dead. How did they end up in the forest? I don't know, but they're sure to find out soon. Now that the bodies have been discovered, it's only a matter of time before they uncover enough clues to reveal the perpetrator. I had a gut feeling that the forest had something to do with the cases. Thanks for sharing the information with me. Don't overwork yourself, Yoji. I can handle it. Yoji takes a seat next to me, pulling some homework from his book bag. I return to my book, noticing an interesting passage. There is an abandoned temple somewhere close to the village. I've never heard of it before, but maybe I can find out more about the demon. The book doesn't go much into detail. I should do more research about this temple. Liaji, do you know something about the temple in this village? Which one?
Oh, I know of one. Most members of the occult club are part of the nice temple.
Akuya jumps out from the shadows. It seems like she has been listening to our conversation. She joins us and sits down on a seat on the left. I never heard about that one.
It's the one that's only used for festivals near the park.
Now that you mention it, aren't those temple festivals hosted once every 5 years? I don't remember that place as a temple. It looked more like a regular building or a residence. Anyway, look at the abandoned temple in this book.
The demon's house? Ancient villagers used to bring offerings there.
Nobody talks about that place nowadays. I almost forgot about it. Let me think. So you're saying the villagers used to try and calm the demon by bringing offerings? That sounds like centuries ago.
Yeah, most people stopped having faith in such superstitions, although recent events have some believing in demons again.
I'm curious about this temple. Do you guys want to explore it with me? I don't think you'll discover anything interesting there.
Viviana, you're up to something again.
I've never seen the demon's house on any village maps, so it might be hard to find. Don't look at me. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is either.
I make it a point to avoid knowing where creepy places are.
I'm a bit disappointed, but I know my friends are willing to help if I want to look deeper into it. I appreciate Ryoji's warning, but I'm worried about Zeikun. After class is over, I'd try my luck at the forest one more time. I want to talk with him if he has not already been caught. When I arrive, the trail is sealed off with police tape. A couple of investigators stand nearby, shouting and pointing at the bushes. This is the second victim this week. How careless of them to leave body half-buried. Either they are becoming sloppy or trying to confuse us. We should investigate the whole forest regardless. By the way, have you heard of those exorcism rumors? Exorcism? Is this case making you believe in ghosts? That's stuff fooey. I don't think it will accomplish anything. Things have gotten strange enough that I think we should ask the priest to assist us in our investigation. Don't be ridiculous. Spirit and the supernatural have nothing to do with a murder. The most it could be is someone pretending to be a demon. Oh my god, this woman is so wrong. This woman is so wrong. Skeptical as always, even if it's no real demon. Those attentions are demoniac enough. The officers abruptly stop talking when they notice me. Blah, with so many people around, there is no way I can sneak in. I try to and they catch me. I'll just get in trouble. Disappointed, I return home. As I walk down the street, I see someone familiar heading the other way. Hold on, is that Shane? I haven't seen him for days. I want to greet him, but he has not noticed me. Out of curiosity, I follow him quietly. After a few minutes, I see him stop in front of a fancy-looking house. He takes out a bunch of keys from his pocket and locks the door. It takes a moment for me to realize he lives there. Oh my god, we just followed Shane home. What? His home is just one street further from mine? I never realized he lived so close to me. If I ever get in trouble, I know where to go. It is late, but I need to study for my history exam. Even though I scored decently in our subjects, I cannot get around history. Mr. Blanchett must be punishing me with difficult questions because I often fall asleep during his class. I feel tired. Should I keep studying? Since I've never lost to Ryoji, I'm confident that I don't need to study. I actually stayed awake during Mr. Blanchett's last lecture. I should be fine. With a sigh, I roll into bed and close my eyes. I feel dirt under my bare feet, slowly sucking me down. The crimson-haired man stands over me, and I realize with dread that I hear him shoveling. No, don't! I'm still alive! Don't bury me, Zeikun! I open my eyes and stare at the ceiling. My hands are clutching my sheets. It's just a nightmare, right? Zeikun is about to bury me alive. The lingering image of my emotionless expression makes me shudder. Of his emotionless expression makes me shudder. He wouldn't, really. I'm probably thinking too much. Oh my god. And he is back. Oh, Diviana, did you have a bad dream? Upon hearing a deep voice talk to me, I jolt out of bed and immediately stand up in a defense position, turning my head to the sound. I clearly heard the voice, but nobody's around. It's been a while. Kashi materializes from the darkness, his eyes gleaming in the dim moonlight. Did he miss me? Maybe you've been dreaming of me. His lips form a twisted smile as his eyes glow red. I have no intention of bantering with him. I rush out of my room, knowing that I cannot defeat him alone. Only one person can help me. I seize my jacket and umbrella on the way out, but grind to a halt when I reach my front door. Panic rises in me as I frantically start undoing the locks. This takes too much time. Maybe I should take the bag to... I've never met anyone so stubborn. It's intensing. I scream when Kashi appears out of nowhere. Again, with the screaming. Who do you think can hear you? Kashi grins down at me. Rather than trying to grab me, he folds his arms across his chest, daring me to make a move. I spin around and dash for the back door, slamming it behind me as I rush outside. Fearfully, I keep checking over my shoulder, but Kashi is nowhere to be seen. My heart is racing in my chest, but my mind is crystal clear. I know exactly where to go. I collapse against the door of the fancy house, banging my fist and ringing the doorbell, as if my life depends on it. Please open! Oh my god! Wait, he sleeps with this mask. Okay, I almost fall forward when the door finally opens. I am overcome with relief to see the familiar gas mask. Shane stares down at me with half-lit eyes. I cannot tell if he is sleepy or annoyed about the ruckus. I need your help. He's going to kill me. As soon as the words leave my mouth, Shane pulls me in. I did want his help, but I never expect him to let me into his house. I take deep breaths, trying to calm down and observe my surroundings. Shane stands before me, wearing a blank expression. Belatedly, I realize he was wearing less clothing than usual. I'm sorry for waking you. I didn't know where else to go. The Shinigami was chasing me. Shane is still silent. I must be wondering how I knew to find him. You're the only person I can rely on, Shane. You saved me once before. I'm not guarding you anymore. I told you that. The expression grows darker as he slowly leans toward me. Sweat runs down my back and I hold my umbrella tightly. My heart tightens at its cold tone. I was sure he would kick me out, but instead he pulls away, rolling his eyes. Whatever you want. Relief rushes through me. Shane walks away, dropping himself on the couch. Despite his indifference, I'm thankful I am not on his bad side. For all the creepiness, his house is surprisingly normal. Now that he's wearing a lot... Why? Why? Why does the main character keep doing this? And it's Danihadi. Now that he is wearing a lot less, I notice numerous tattoos and scars lining his body. From his muscles, I can tell he keeps himself active. I shouldn't stare too much. Is he planning to sleep out here? I might catch a cold. I'm going to grab a blanket. Where can I find one? Shane's eyes remain closed. Okay, then I'll do a quick search. Maybe I can start with that room? Oh my god. There's a cabinet in the room at the end of the hall. Don't go anywhere else. I go to the room he mentioned and come back with a sheet. Is it okay if I borrow this? Yeah. Since he does not kick me out, I follow his example and take a seat on an adjacent sofa. He warded off the Shinigami so easily last time. I thought he must be scared. Is there anything I can do to scare the Shinigami? I'll head home tomorrow. Good night, Shane. Even though I might be safe for now, my mind is not at ease. Shane was my guard before, but I do not feel comfortable around him. He has shown that he does not mind hurting me when I was close to Kaishi. I glance at Shane, who is still awake. He's counting something on his fingers. I'm intrigued by what he is thinking. He cracks his wrists before letting out a sigh. Finally, he closes his eyes. Despite my discomfort, I assume Shane would not harm me intentionally. I keep my watch on him until my eyelids start to feel heavy. The next day. When I wake up, Shane is nowhere to be found. Today is Saturday. I'm off from school. Being chased in the middle of the night must have shocked me numb. I can hardly believe I slept so deeply. Since Kaishi never came after me, I wonder if this house is designed to keep out evil spirits. I hope Kaishi has not been lingering around my house all night. In any case, I will report the incident to the police. I know I told Shane I would leave in the morning, but curiosity compels me to stay. Oh no! The living room looks normal, but there is not much personality in its decoration. All plain colors, no picture frames, no knickknacks or novelties. I guess he lives alone. Everything is so tight though. So, are we trying to have Shane killing us because that's how it's feeling? Look for personal evidence. I'm quite curious about Shane's personal background. I never spoke about his personal life. Even the appearance raises questions. Maybe something around here might shed some light on him. I searched the cabinets in the living room, but come up empty. I was hoping to find something interesting, but he is more boring than I expected. I moved to other rooms, which are not any better. I can't even find a piece of clothing. Not that I was looking for them. Where does he keep his stuff? I look through another drawer at this time. What I find makes my breath catch. Weapons of various types and sizes sit on a custom cut from padding, not a single one out of place. I do not dare to touch them. In case I leave fingerprints on his collection and Shane finds out, are embossed letters along the grips of a few guns. It looks like they were carved by hand. A few tools are questionable because I cannot figure out how they are used. Strange symbols have also been carved into them. After closing the drawer, I turn my attention to the weightlifting equipment in the corner of the room. They are covered in dust. I must not have been using them for a while. I expect to find more personal items, but there is nothing else. It leaves me even more puzzled. Either he is really good at hiding his personal belongings, or he does not own anything outside of his job. I head into the next room. It is small and plain, save for a large desk in the corner with all sorts of papers scattered across it. A corkboard hangs above the desk. Various news articles and dossiers are pinned to it. Alongside some photos of people who were reported missing. I approach the desk. The papers are just reports of events that happen around the village, but what draws my attention most is an open notebook with a black cover stuck between two pages. 3 a.m. Shinigami K moves to East District, target unknown. Last sight for 20 a.m. Demon X is in sight at 1 is revision. Apparently keeps a GPS device on hand. I hope he didn't put a tracker on me. I have a fair guess that Shinigami K is Kaishi, but who is Demon X? But who could Demon X be? Hi Mina. Okay, don't worry. How are you? Leaning against the desk, I flip through the notebook, which is full of notes on all the creatures he has encountered. I almost do not notice a necklace dropping onto the floor. A dark cross. I've got one at home too. I put it back carefully, not wanting to make more of a mess. Going back to the notebook, I decide to look at the first page, which seems to be a list. Skull Ghost 1, Uncrossed, Zombie 3rd, Marked, Angel 1. The list goes on, even onto the next page. I can't believe so many supernatural beings exist right here in the village, and so many have been eliminated. I freeze when I reach the last, and presumably most recent, target on the list. Villagers 10, crossed out. What's with this notebook? Those are his target too? Don't be so curious. Shane's voice startled me, and I hold the notebook against my chest as I turn around to see him standing in the doorway. You're back. I never left. My duties are at night. I quickly place the notebook back on his desk as he approaches. His eyes glance at the desk, then at me. I thought he would get upset, but his gaze is as emotional as ever. What did he find? Just some reports and such. I'm surprised we have notes on elderly beings. It's not a secret. I'm an investigator and a hunter. I'm good. How are you? This guy is cool. But I don't know, sometimes because of like his emotional size and his negative emotions being like really bad. However, he let Kurata go. It's still kind of a mystery to me. If sometimes he's I don't know. I look at him in confusion and listen quietly as he explains. The reason this village has been so peaceful is because I've been hunting down those creatures, this village. Lately their number have increased. If that wasn't bad enough, my partner also went missing. Does that mean those murders and kidnappings are not done by numbers? I can't say. Does that mean those murders and kidnappings are not done by humans? Hi Wolfie, how are you? Thank you for the 5 minutes of Portuguese and for the work. Thank you for the hydration. We just timer 5 minutes, ok, let's go. 5 minutos. Peço desculpa se não perceberem. Tem legendas. Que vou estar só a fazer a tradução do texto. Ok. Como é que eu digo Shinigami em português? Deus de morte? Lembras-te do Shinigami no teu lugar, na tua casa? Ele causou alguns desses acidentes. Ah, então tu estás a planear matá-lo como tu fizeste com os outros? Shane evita olhar-me nos olhos e desloca-se e aproxima-se da secretária. Ele agarra todos os papéis e mete-os numa pilha, um monte. Ele também agarra no caderno e deixa-o numa das gavetas de baixo, fechando-o à chave e fechando a chave onde que ele guarda em algum lugar. Oh meu Deus. Dead Note. Eu vi que escreveste alguns cidadãos no teu caderno de morte. Esses foram acidentes, não tinha opção. Eu apenas pensei em reportar, reportar I say regardless. Eu simplesmente pensei em reportá-las de qualquer das formas. Tantas casualidades com pessoas. Estou surpresa que não foste despedido do teu trabalho. Esses não estão relacionados com o meu trabalho de investigador. Então eu nunca os reportei. Ele fala num tom sem emoção, como se os acidentes não fossem nada. Dez pessoas inocentes foram mortas pelas mãos dele. E tudo o que ele tem a dizer é que ele não tinha opção. As mortes nunca foram reportadas nas notícias. Então não deve ser conhecimento público. Já que parece que ele trabalha por conta própria. Eu assumo que a polícia não sabe. Eu assumo que a polícia não sabe. Quão longe foi o Shane com a sua caça ao Supernatural? What the... Se alguma vez te meteres no meu caminho, não te esqueças que eu não vou hesitar de fazer o mesmo contigo. Ele foi sempre tão frio. Mas agora eu consigo ver que ele nem sequer tem coração. O Shane olha para mim à espera. Provavelmente na esperança de que essa fosse a minha última pergunta. Okay, it's on. Never mind him. I will get even more confused at trying to understand this situation. Should do more research on those creatures. Shane says that they are responsible for all the recent events, but I can't trust his words. I need to solve this case myself before he ends up hurting more people. I should go before I get in your way. Thank you for everything so far. Yoli turns his back to me, saying nothing. Shane's notebook mentioned the forest demon, but I didn't find any descriptions about his appearance. I hope the library has more details. His comment about other creatures bothers me. It is only Shane's job, or do the police know about it too? How long have they been hiding it? Just as I begin to drown in my own thoughts, I suddenly catch sight of a familiar face. It's that boy from the elite class. Julie leans against a wall while flipping through the book, casually. After a moment, he looks up from his reading with a disappointed glare. He shoves his book into the nearby shelf before reaching up to for another one. This is a distraction after everything I learned about Shane's hunting. Take a book from the top shelf and hand it over to him. Is this one you wanted? The boy looks at me, though I am offering him poison. The boy looks at me as it's thought I am offering him poison, but takes the book. Remember me? We bumped into each other at school a little while ago. I'm Diviano. What can I call you? The boy creaks a brow, sarcastic as much as annoyed, before looking away, flat out ignoring my question. He returns to his perch at the wall and flips through the book I got for him. This kid. I take a book of my own from the shelf and walk over to the nearby table to sit and read. Halfway through my first chapter, I hear the boy sigh. Apparently, it was not what he was looking for. Want me to put it back? Ignoring me again, he stands on his tippy toes and he tries to grab another book. It is impossible for him to get there, yet he keeps trying. I would help again, but he would probably reject it this time. You know, you can always ask for help. A sharp look he gives my way stops me from continuing the sentence. In the end, he goes to grab a chair while glaring daggers at me. What does he have to prove? Aishi.
Oh.
A sudden voice almost startles me. It takes me a second to realize he was answering my previous question. Did he say Kaishi? That's funny. Yesterday I encountered someone with the same name. He's older, but I suppose it does look like you. I know that. The truth is, I'm that Shinigami. I gasped in surprise. He can't be serious, but he said Shinigami, didn't he? Yep, the same person, no joke. His body strapped within time. I only took a look like this during the day. At night, I go back to my normal form. Long story short, I'm cursed. I'm trying to find a solution in the library. No success so far, as you can see. I don't get it. Why are you telling me this? So you won't ask more questions, and I won't need to hear your voice. Besides, you would have found out sooner or later. Telling you now doesn't make a difference. Don't worry, I'm not interested in taking you for now. Taking you is like catching fish with bare hands, always slipping through my grasp. None of my targets have escaped past the second try. You're clinging onto life so tightly, it's almost pitiful to take it. I stare at him speechless. He has the gall to start reading his book, ignoring me once again. The story sounds strange coming from his little boy, but I do not see any reason not to believe him. A part of him feels familiar, reminiscent of his adult form. So, why are you kidnapping people? Kashi does not look up at me and continues flipping through his book. Are you the one behind those deaths? Kaishi! Please, I heard the first time. You don't. What makes you think it's appropriate to ask such questions in public? But You're not going to shut up, are you? I may as well explain later. What about now? Standing up, I grab his arms and pull him to his feet. Kaishi drops the book he's holding when I take his hand. I take him behind the bookshelf, out of people's sight. Are you serious? Can't even wait for half a second before dragging me off? Now we're alone. You can keep your voice low. Now tell me about it. I cross my arms and look directly at him. She rolls his eyes before letting out a small laugh. Not like I was doing anything important anyway. Alright then. Do you know about the legend of the forest demon? Of course, everyone knows. In the legend, the demon cursed the few villagers. That part is true. This curse is passed from generation to generation, and now I'm collecting the currently cursed souls before the cycle can continue. So you're killing the villagers. Sort of, but it's for their own good. You can't just kill innocent people, cursed or not. Think about it. Is that why you are after me? You're one of the cursed ones, yes, the last of a few. Tell me, what kind of curse is it? It attracts natural creatures to the victim. That explains a lot. The hungry kind. Many of those who survived go insane. Thank you for the care package. So, that explains a lot why we get the supernatural. That was also why Roya was crazy, because Roya was really hungry. But also that also explained like the zombies go after us. The only one hunting me is you. Stop with this soul-stealing nonsense, and leave me and the villagers alone. You have no idea how much trouble it was to pinpoint my targets. Besides, collecting souls is my job. I won't simply stop just because you asked me to. You couldn't find me even though we've gone to the same school for years. Hey, I haven't been there that long. I don't have a built-in radar. Kashi pouts, puffing his cheeks like a child, and being in his harmless form gives me your eroticism. I'm right here in front of you, with no guard around. Why don't you take the chance? I already explained why. I lean closer with a dark grin and lower my head until our eyes are even. We are so gonna die. We are so gonna die. Kaishi is going to kill us. If not Kaishi, Shane. One of them. Drop the bluff. You can't do anything in your daytime form, can you? You better not provoke me. I poke his cheek, pretending to be scared. Oh, Michael Shinigami, I'm so scared. Please don't take my soul. Telling you was a bad idea. Someone as dull as you probably wouldn't have figured it out after all. Oh yeah? Let's see who gets who first. You look so adorable, I almost feel bad about you getting hurt the other night. Please, I don't want to hear that line, especially from you. I laugh, amused at his reaction. If everything he says is true, then the murders were not his doing. I assume he would not take the effort to torture bodies or dump them in public places carelessly. So far though, he's the prime suspect of the disappearance. You know, even if I can't stop you, Shane will. I have to deal with him eventually anyway. He's yet another cursed human. Oh. Oof. That explains the PTSD that Shane probably has. Although he is really annoying to deal with, so I'm letting him off the hook for right now. You're on his dead list. Be careful, he isn't your typical investigator. Why are you telling me this? You're not the bad guy I thought you were, but I'm still against the idea of taking souls. Expect me to hunt you during the day if you do that again. Huh. Can you imagine what the world would be like if no one died? Would you prefer to live a life haunted by creatures? Or start over with a clean slate? Like I said, the only one bothering me is you. You should offer to help people instead of being a pest. Hi Chro, how are you? So I said something to Aya, and Aya's reaction is chef's kiss. Besides Mr. Gas Mask, is there anyone else cursed at school? Maybe, I haven't found all of them yet. Tell me about the details of the curse. I don't know, after all, you don't ask about the nature of your dish, you just eat it. I do not know if I believe everything Kaishi said. You could have been trying to trick me into lowering my guard. The encounter with Zeikun comes to my mind. I am sure they are familiar with each other, but I do not know their relationship. By the way, do you know something about the forest demon? No? Don't lie, the first time you kidnapped me, you were nearly shot down by him. I don't know. I'm annoyed that he does not give me any answers, even though it is obvious he is hiding something. What is this image? This is weird. I tackle him down to the ground, moving on top of him, staying quiet. He futilely tries to fend me off. This is how I felt when you kidnapped me. Not very nice, huh? Now spill it. Tch, what a forceful person you are. Well, there is not much I can tell anyway. I'm not really on good terms with the forest demon. They're the one who keeps seeking out conflict. You should ask them, not me. Perhaps they know something about your curse as well. Alright then. If anyone sees us, they think you're trying to assault me. I was just testing the strength of your day form, in case you keep bothering me. Kaishi glares at me, and in response I throw a devilish smirk. The shuffling of feet grabs my attention, and I quickly get off him. A student then passes by, but does a double take, seeing Kaishi lying on the floor at my feet. He looks back at me and slowly walks away. Kaishi grumbles as he stands up. You're lucky. I'm not in my true form. I would have taken you right here. Now excuse me. Before he walks away, he throws a glare at me. I will remember this. I return home, but just before I enter the door, my mind wanders off to Shane. Maybe I should warn him that Kaishi's after him. Or does he already know? Even if he's prepared, will it make a difference? While making dinner, I hear the doorbell. Who's there? It is rare for me to have visitors this late. When I open the door, a woman stands in front of me. Her eyes are blank, not really staring at anything in particular. Immediately I know something is not right. A chill runs over my body as I step back in unease. Hey, aren't you the person who went missing a few days ago? I open my mouth to ask again, but she suddenly leaps at me. Reflexes make me jump to the side, dodging as she dives for the floor. I grab a nearby umbrella and bring it down over her head. She lets out a painted groan, and I take this chance to shove her out of the door, which I then promptly slammed shut. The woman starts banging the door from the other side, and I quickly clip the lock in place, fingers trembling. Quickly check the door in the kitchen, and then all the windows in the living room. Good, everything is locked. I only relax after the banging on the door stops. What was up with that woman, though? What happened to her? I pulled out my phone to dial the police. With every ring, I can hear more groaning and shuffling outside. On my umbrellas, there's more of them. I drop my phone when I see a woman's face outside the window. Her empty case meets mine. Oh my god. I don't like this. Oh, I don't like zombies. I hate zombies. I hate zombies. I hate zombies. I hate zombies. I have to get out of here. I jump back from the window. I have seen that woman, named Emmy, in the newspaper listed under missing people. The banging starts up again. The voices behind the front door grow louder, as if multiplying, and chills runs down my spine. If they break in, I am dead meat. I don't know why these people are here, and in such weird states too. Perhaps Kaishi was right in saying I'm being hunted. Kaishi, maybe I could call him for help. Wait, why am I thinking about him? There's no guarantee that he would come to my aid if I can even find a way to contact him. The police office is the only safe enough place I can think of. At that moment, I hear the sound of shattering glass somewhere. As I predicted, I cannot stay here. I clutch my umbrella close as I run through the back door. As I am running, I look back. A number of people are surrounding my house, and some are already chasing after me. Jeez, why am I suddenly being attacked by a bunch of weirdos? Panic scatters my thoughts as I nearly trip over a track in the sidewalk, where I get lost in the darkness. I try to regain my bearings. What if I just die? I keep running and somehow manage to reach a dead end. Is this a joke? Footsteps echo right behind me, and I know they have blocked my way out. Somehow this looks cool. I slowly turn around to see a crowd of people approaching me like hungry beasts. There are even more of them than before. Their expressions are lifeless, and they walk sluggishly, as if drunk. They do not seem human. I hold my umbrella tightly, preparing myself. Even though I am outnumbered, I will fight to my death. The one in front of the crowd charges to attack, and the rest follow. That was cool. Achievement: Hero with an umbrella. Somehow that was cool. Oh my god, but zombies! I hate zombies. I hate zombies. Oh my god, I hate zombies. Okay, let's start a new one. I should have gone home early. My shoes are getting soaked. Everything is so boring these days that I keep losing track of time. Staying at home does not help, so I often go out. The library is one of my favorite places to visit because it has so much for me to discover. Even then, there is a limit to what I can do there. I wish something interesting would happen in this village every once in a while. Anything that could kill my boredom. I often pass by this mansion during the day, but this time it catches my attention. I wonder when was the last time anyone was visit this place. No other house in this village looks as lonely as this one does. From afar, it looks grand. If I had to guess, it was probably built over 2 centuries ago. Atmosphere changes as soon as I approach the house. The whole building is surrounded by a veil of thin mist. All the plants in the garden have been taken over by the weeds. Behind the trees, I notice an empty fountain with a fairly statue in the middle. Its expression makes the environment even more depressing. No matter how you look at it, this place has an incredibly mysterious aura. There is something new to discover with each gaze around the premise. Some of the windows are broken, and the door is locked with heavy chains. My feet start to get cold, drawing my attention to my wet socks. Good night, Mina. Rest well. I'll have to come back another time if I want to explore. As I'm about to turn around, I see a shadow move behind the windows. I try to focus on it, but it is already gone. Oops. It is as if nothing ever happened. Thank you for the care package. Please stretch before stream. Before going to sleep. Is that a person, or was it just my imagination? I continue staring at the windows, but nothing else happens. Even though that was strange, I'm more curious and freaked out. Anyway, I don't want to stay in the rain any longer than necessary. My mind is clouded by the thoughts of the mansion. Class starts soon. First hour is history, my least favorite. It does not take long for me to doze off. I'll just take a short nap until class is over. I won't miss much anyway. When I finally opened my eyes, school has already ended. I slept through all of my classes. I should be reprimanded for it, but my teacher, Miss Blanchard, does not usually mind. He gives me special treatment because he knows I live alone, and there is no one for him to rat me out. Perhaps I should not do that too often. My classmates look at me with resentful glares. I notice assignments laying on my desk, history and chemistry. Mr. Blanchett gave us more homework than usual. I can't get any more boring than doing the same assignments over and over again. I just realized something. So, on the first, when we were doing Kurato's route, when Kurato opened the box and got cursed, there was a black chain, and he used that chain a black cross necklace, and he uses that necklace we didn't, like, since we bumped in this route, we bumped into Kuratu like really shortly, we didn't notice that much. But also it didn't got mentioned in the last route, I don't know why. But in this route, when we were at Shane's house, we were like, black crossed necklace, and we were like, we have one like this at home. So I'm assuming that all the villagers that are cursed have the same necklace. And another person that I remember having a similar necklace is Lyoji. So every villager that is cursed has that thing. And Kaishi probably also has one. Can't get any more boring than doing the same assignments over and over again. It seems like the other students have already gone home. My friend didn't even bother to wake me up. I'll get back at them for this. God, I feel too lazy to get up. Once I'm ready, I start to head home. Even though I'm walking on the main road, no one is around. It is unusually quiet today, and after what Lyoji told me, I'm feeling especially on edge. My footsteps echo in the silence of the empty street. When I hear another set of footsteps, I glance back, relaxing when I see it is only a boy from my school. I look up at the cloudless sky and yawn. Even though I haven't done anything today, I feel so exhausted to jump into bed. I take a few turns. Maybe a coincidence, but the boy behind me seems to follow me, and I've been walking very slowly this entire time, so it should have passed me by now. Should I test him? There is an easy trick to find out if someone is following you or not. I turn 3 times clockwise or counterclockwise at fork. In the road, I walk in a circle. If the other person does that too, it means they have no destination. Enter a small alley. I take a turn. I turn once more, and again. Now, if he's still following me, I'll know it's not just a coincidence. Right turning cue, I hear the boy's footsteps behind me. That guy still following me? Sure is interesting. I speed up, trying to get him on off my heels by taking more turns. All of a sudden, my arm is grabbed. I abruptly stop and turn around. It seems that my stalker has caught up with me. Oh, it's just the first year. Hello, we don't know each other, but we go to the same school, and I just wanted to ask you something. What is it? Well, will you go out with me? No. To break the ice, I say. My answer is still no. Now let me go. Please? The boy keeps holding on to me, even when I try to pull myself free. Frustrated, I eventually tug my arm away. This guy's attitude is really creeping me out. All the more reason to refuse him. He doesn't seem to know when to give up. What a brat. Sorry, forgot what I said. Give me another chance. Let's start out as friends and get to know each other better. The boy grabs my other arm and pulls me closer. He's getting more forceful as he tries to keep our conversation going. Without warning, I knee him in the stomach. He yelps and doubles over, finally letting me go. Ow, ow! Don't make me repeat myself. I'm sorry, please give me another chance. Is he a masochist? He reaches towards me again, but I step aside and grab his arm first. Skillfully, I seize his other arm and fold them both behind his back. When I speak again, my voice is stern. Try that again, and you won't live to regret it. I never expected a small girl like you to be so strong. I mean, yes, ma'am. If you understand, then go. With a sigh, I release the boy and watch as he runs away. I hear him mumble something inaudible before he disappears down another street. The first years are always so troublesome. Called me a small girl, even though he was small himself. People like him will always stay persistent unless I'm clear with them. Maybe I should report him to the administration. Well, I probably rough him up enough to teach him a lesson. Once I get home, I go to my room. I put my bag on my desk and drop down onto my bed. I'm sorry, I think I'm gonna end here today. I still want to play a little bit more Disney since I was doing it before stream. And I also want to snack on something. So I think I'm gonna end here today. Switch screens. Okay, whoops, there is a floating cat there. Thank you for the redeem, Leo. I hope it was worth it, and I hope it was worth it, and
Waku waku.
I hope it was worth it and didn't cut out, because normally it cuts out the waku waku. And thank you for that, pets. Wait, there is no sound. Wait a minute. Okay, now there is sound. Luxus was streaming at the same time as me. Maybe we raid Zeph. We raid Zeph. Let's see. Yeah, let's go for Zeph. It was even here earlier, so yeah. So yeah, it's just because like sometimes my mic cuts out the waku waku rhythm when I do it, so that's why I said it. Not yet, not yet. He has commissioned it. He's waiting for it. It's not getting it. It didn't got it yet. But I know he already paid for it. So here is a red message for who is sub and for who isn't sub. But you can use his current model or his previous one. We still use his previous one from time to time to do art. And he still uses his old reactive, so it's fine. Purple. So yeah, thank you so much to everyone joining me today. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Aya, Kronos, and Zeph for joining the call, even if it's just for a little bit or just to quack. But yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you, Solid, for the race sub, and I'll be back next week with more streams. Maybe Disney Dreamlight Valley. Who knows? Yeah. Thank you so much, and see you in 2 weeks for this game, though. Dark Knights will come back in 2 weeks. Next week, maybe Genshin. We don't know. We'll see. Bye-bye!